G'day, friends and fans. Welcome to Writing Corner. I'm your host, the author, David Applegate, author of the books The Boyhood of Cade, Power Games, and Into the Unknown. Today, we're going to talk about writing better characters, quirks, and habits. But before I begin, pardon me, I'm going to share the video, let everybody know we're live, and hopefully you will do so too. Please and thank you. Right. Now, this, of course, the text. It's available Patreon exclusive on my Patreon for links in the description. Now, when it comes to writing better characters, this is my writing. This is, make it clear, this is my writing Patreon. Now, writing better characters, the point is to bring them to life. And one of the ways you can do so is quirks and habits. Now, bringing a character to life is one of the most challenging and satisfying parts of writing. Making your readers feel your characters are alive. This requires careful use of story events, flashbacks, memories, and dialogue. However, you've got to give your character distinct quirks and habits to help really energize them. So when your characters when the readers truly believe your characters are alive, they care about them, they empathize with them, they become vested in their journey, their struggles, their triumphs. This is the power of creating believable characters in fiction. Quirks and habits serve several purposes in fiction. There's a few primaries: is identifying the characters, what makes them distinct, defining the character. Is there a tick or a feature that makes them that character, that revealing or creating tension? Characters with nervous tick in times of tension, the shakes, the turning of the head, the curiosity, the tilting of the head, that sort of thing. Character development. Now, this could be several things. This could be over time a character develops a habit. Another one, the character has lost a bad habit, overcome a flaw. Now, let's explore the subtle difference between the terms, shall we? Behaviors. These are broad patterns of actions and reactions, whereas habits are specific. They're repetitions that usually have some form of regularity. They could be mundane or quirky, such as biting nails, tapping of the foot, checking the time. Habits are consistent. Mannerisms. These are physical, not verbal. Habits are a mixture of physical and verbal, whereas mannerisms, they're physical gestures, postures, or movements. They might twirl their hair at a particular time, cross their arms, or have nervous tics. These are generally more habit, something you do with consistent regularity, whereas a mannerism has a specific trigger to it. Quirks are unique in that these are unexpected traits. These are particular behaviors that are memorable unusual, there are sometimes linked to superstitions or particular behaviors. The reason why they're quirks is we'll never know when they occur or why. Yeah, it could take days to review each and every one. Behavioral science, plenty of books out there. Mannerisms and quirks. There are umpteen ways you could go about this. Body language, just literally, if I was an expert, probably spend days just blogging different mannerisms and quirks. And there you go. I mean, I could cut and paste a million of them, really. But here's a few. A behavior is speech, how they address people, particularly those who've less fortunate than them. An example of a habit could be spraying breath freshener in their mouth before speaking to a lady. A quirk could be folding a napkin and placing their cutlery on it. That could all be the same individual. The same as people who often look up in a particular way when they're trying to recall or invent a lie. That's actually a mannerism. A quirk, something you look for a tell in poker, such as a twitch, certain folding of the cards and rearranging. Habit, drug use, smoking, drinking. Broad behaviors, how we deal with stress, activities, etc., that are beyond our employment or general functions of living. Now, one of the best ways, however, is to actually study real people. You look at their habits and quirks anywhere, anytime. Now, I've probably thought of a dozen since where you go to the movies, watch the characters, scratch here, pull of the ear, women who fold their hair back over their ears. Sometimes it's the left ear, sometimes it's the right ear, sometimes it depends who and how they're talking to. The way some women hold their breath to lift their breasts. Some who push their shoulders back, depending on who they're talking to. Um, I'm trying to think of a name. I'm not sure if it's Letty or West. They used to wear, depending on their co-star, they used to wear, I think they both did it at different times. Sometimes they wear a sweater without a bra, depending on their co-star. Sometimes they would ice their breasts so their nipples would stand out, depending on the role. I think West infamously would walk naked on stage to arouse men before they would do a big scene so that they would be totally, just flush, just like, wow. Eventually that wore off. I mean, and everybody, there's a behaviors, quirks. Um, there's all these Hollywood stories. I think the best one is Walter Winchell. If you want to deep dive into Hollywood, uh, behavioral science books, I think, give you a lot. I think there's far more. I think it's far more beneficial if you learn to research from actual experts. I'm just giving you my journey, my understanding of experts to help you along the way. And of course, yes, I do hope that you would support my Patreon. If you're interested in this article and others, I'll show you my They're all on the author, David Applegate. Here we have posts, my videos, various articles. All you need to know. My writing, of course, all neatly laid out in collections, artwork, interviews, writing tips. The different videos are all sorted, artwork, and all my writing. So hopefully some of you will sign up and help me on my writing journey. Please and thank you. I'd like to make a living, like to actually be able to travel, promote my books, to bring my writing experiences to more people. And of course, eventually hire an editor, and that takes thousands of dollars a month. I am not on a I'm on a pension. I'm not rich, I'm not young, and I'm not well. I apologize for that I'm not the ideal young and enthusiastic idealist who can pump out thousands of books. I hope to bring my unique experiences in life to writing, and I'll try to continue writing for as long as I can. But I hope that you'll help me along the way, and in return, you'll get rewarded. Oh, definitely. If you support me long enough, I'll definitely give you copies of my books. So please consider supporting the channel today, but you can start by like, share, and subscribe. If you haven't done so already, on X, follow me so you can support me on Ko-Fi as well as Patreon. I have 2 patrons, RPG and my writing. I have merch as well as my current books. Please and thank you. All my links on X are in the link tree. Please and thank you. See you in the next video.